Hey everybody, how you doing? Today we're going to go through the Intro to Excel Home tab. All we're going to do is check out the basics, see what they're doing, and just do a quick little breakdown of what we can use them for and what they're useful for. So first, we're going to start with this part right here, the clipboard section. We're going to look at cut, copy, and format painter and paste. So let's start with this. Let's say you have some text in here, hello, and I want that to be along all of these or over here or something like that. So you can click on this, copy, and then paste, 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 and so on. But if you want it on all of them, you can highlight them, hit paste, and there you go. So that's one thing. But let's say we typed it here and oh crud, we want it over here. So we can either go hello, or for example, we want it here. Say, oh dang, I didn't want to type it there. I hit cut, click here, paste. It's gone from there, and there we are. Another one that's great is Format Painter. So let's say you have something that's like this, and you want to go here, but you can't remember the exact color scheme you used. It was something custom. You were in here changing all this around. You don't remember. Just click this guy, what you want, Format Painter, and where you want it. Bam, you're good to go. So then we'll go here. This is the font. So let's say we want this to be a different font. We don't like Calibri. Maybe we want something like Garamond. You can do that. You can type it in. You see how that's different than that? Or you can just kind of go through here, just like with Word, same thing. So it'll change to whatever you want it, pretty straightforward. Then if we want it in bold, right here, there's a hotkey as well, Control B. If we want an italic, same thing. Again, very similar to Word. Not a whole lot changes, just the way to do it in Excel. Then if we want borders, we hit right here, drop down. You can do a bottom border, so you see we've got it there. You can do all borders all around it. You can do thick outside borders, there you go. Or if you want to and you want to get rid of them, click it again, no border. And there it is. So also we can change the background. So let's say we want it to be red. Drag to red. And we want the font to be yellow. Right here. Just like with Word, font, yellow. Oh, that doesn't look so great. So let's change it to blue. Hey, alright. And again, you can do things like, there's formatting changes. You can change that, increase the font size, decrease the font size. Or you can just do it same as you would in Word. Say I want it size 20. There you go. Or I want it in size 8. Okay. There we go. Or if you want to get rid of it, you just hit Control Z, undo. If you want it back how it was, Control Y, redo. Then here we can change the level of the font, so it's on the bottom right now of this cell. So if we want it in the middle, if you want it in the top, and let's just make that a little bit bigger so it's more apparent. So here's how it would have been originally. So you have a font. This is an example here. It's on the bottom. That's the default. If we want it in the middle, hit here. There you go. On the top, right there. And the same goes for right, left, and center justification, just like Word. Left is where it's defaulted. In the middle, there it is. And on the right. So you can do it however you want there. And you can increase, decrease indents depending. So you see how it shifts it over a little bit, kind of like doing tab. Same thing with Word. And if you want to rotate it, so we hit this, orientation, format the angle, and you can just drag this guy right here. So we want it 45. There's our angle. And if we want it the other way, you hit it there again, format it, and so you can go negative 45. Really however you want to do it. And let's say we want these two cells to be 1. You want this to stretch over here because you have data in here. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and A, B, C, D, E. So we want this to be across both of these. Merge and center. There it is. Now if we have something like this, hello, how are you today? It's way too long. hit this guy, wrap text, hello, brings it right into the same cell. And on top of that, we can change our formatting here again. Now I have another video that touches on this more, but this is a quick one. Moving over to the number here, general, say we want it to be numbers with decimals. Click that. You want it to be in currency, there you are, accounting, and so on. It's whatever you want it to be like. And if you want to add decimals, take them away, you hit these, so that, we'll take those away, we'll add them there. And you can do that however you want it to be set up. Or there's some quicker actions here, so comma, so let's say we do that, we added a bunch of decimals, like if this was 1,000, we didn't enter a comma, but it'll have it because we hit that comma button. So we take it away, add it. You can do it really however you want to do it. So see, you just change the formatting, percentage, and here we can do English, United States, and so on, depending on however you like to format your stuff. So go there, and we can do that format painter again, make it match. Conditional formatting, let's say we want everything that's an odd number to be green. So we can do that, and that, and that. And we can go over here, click green, but maybe there's 3,000 numbers in there. We don't want that. So let's say we go here, we have 24 numbers. We don't want to find 12, 15, whatever it is. If there's 1,000 series in there, it doesn't matter. So you conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and then we can say, well, we can do pretty much anything here, but let's say, just for the sake of argument, being straightforward, I guess, we'll go between. So if we want something between any numbers, so here's an example that popped up. Let's say between the numbers 2 and 17. There you go. We can make those get highlighted, or you can change it. You can change it to here. There's some default options and so on. But let's say you want to change it to where, all right, the first 5, let's say, oh, excuse me. You have the first 17 there, but say you want to have the first 10 of these show a different one. You can do the same thing, add it there, top bottom rules, highlight rules, and we'll say less than. Let's say we want it to be less than 10. Well, it helps if you click on it, so 10. We'll make those, let's say, yellow. Okay, so the original conditional formatting is applied to all of these ones still, but anything less than 10 is going to be yellow. So you can do that, and if you change this to 13, what do you know? Turns green. Change it to 17, it's also green, but 18, it's white. So you can make kind of a little heat map that automatically updates for you. It's always fun. It helps a lot in terms of formatting stuff. But let's say you just want a quick little template for this. You go right to these guys, and this one's the more straightforward way to change cells, I feel. So let's say I want it in green. All right, I look at styles, green. Oh, no, I want it red. Red. Orange. And then yellow. Orange, and so on. And there's more options that drop down. If it's a title, you can do that. You could do something like, hey, this should be a good title here. I'm going to make it that. And there you go. And let's say you want to insert something. So I want another set of cells right here. Insert. Insert cells. And I can shift them down, left, right, however I want. But let's go down. And there we go. We have the same things. The same formatting is applied. Everything is carried down one. And if you want to delete them, crud, I didn't want those. You go delete, delete cells, and we shift them up, down, left, or right exactly how we wanted to. So we'll go up, and we're right back to where we started. And you can format your column height, your column width, anything like that in here. Really, it's just however you want to do it. You got to play around with it and kind of get in that sandbox and throw things around. That's the best way to really experiment with this. It's not something I commonly use, but it is something I've used pretty often, in the past anyway. And also, auto sum. So let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want to add these up. I could do equals sum 15, or you can just do this. auto sum. It's going to select it for you. Enter. Hey, there it is. If we change this to 11, it updates. 22, 33, 44, 276.87, for example. There you go. It's going to update. And we've got our good old sort and filter. So let's say we have number item. So let's say you have these two columns here, and you want to be able to sort these things by numeric, or you want to sort these by alphabetical or reverse. You just highlight what you want, sort and filter, and then add your filters. You just click on these little check marks here that pop down, these little triangles. Maybe I want to sort smallest to largest. Hey, it did it for me. Let's reverse that. Largest to smallest. All right. No, I don't want that. So let's go with A to Z. And you're sorting by this column now. Z to A, sorting by that one. So there's a lot of cool things in the Home tab, and they'll really give you a lot of different tips on how to change things, how to just manipulate your spreadsheets and make them look the way you want them to, and it's kind of just limited by your imagination. So if you have anything else you'd like to see, please let me know. Leave a comment. I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.